Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Marvel United. I fell in love with the art in this game as soon as I saw it. Look at this, it is amazing. Look at Captain America and Hulk and all the guys, even Thanos looks amazing. This is a co-op game for 1 to 4 players and you get a bunch of miniatures and cards in the game. We're going to take a look at all of that, the different heroes. Let's open it up and see what's in the box. All right, here we go. Rip. All right. I just thought, wow, the cartoonish kind of art is definitely a different take than what you see in the movies, in the Marvel movies that have come out recently. So first thing, of course, more content. So yes, and then we have the rule book and the same art as in the box. Let's take a look at this. Okay, lots of color. Tells you the components, of course. And looks like it's kind of not too long. On page 9, page 11. There's a lot. There's quite a lot to read. But it's very colorful. I'm kind of scared that at the end they don't give you a lot of examples, but we'll have to check that out later. But that is the rule book. Let's see. It does have like every good game should have a good rule summary in the back about your turn. Well, I guess the villain goes first and then your turn, and what hero damage is like, and the winning and losing condition, which is perfect. So those are the rules. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, we've got a lot of tokens. I'm guessing these are like the thugs that you have to fight, and probably some more like minions, exclamation, probably encounters and stuff you need to go find. And this looks like crisis tokens. I do believe that when the heroes get into crisis, well, bad stuff happens. Makes sense, right? Okay, and here's more tokens. Some of them have fallen out. These are wild cards and punchy punch or fight and movement, and I forgot what these are called, but this is how you get the quests done. And then some more tokens over here. So very, very cool. Oh, look at the miniatures. I am loving it. I love the way it's all nice and tight. Like, look at that. It's super tight. Everything is in place. And hopefully when you are done playing, you can stick it right in here and everything fits perfectly. There's a token extra token we had. Okay, let's see. Let's take the insert out. There's another one. Yeah, that is pretty cool. It keeps the miniatures nice and in there. So let's take a look at the miniatures, right? Because I know that's what you guys want to look at. Look at these things. This is Ant-Man right here. So, and the Hulk. Look at that. Very, very cool. Okay. Here, is this the Wasp? I'm gonna confess that some of these, yeah, it looks like a her. Looks like a she. So there's Cap with his mighty shield. Very cool. Yep. And Iron Man, of course. Okay. Yep. Gotta have Iron Man. I'm guessing this is Black Widow. Yep. I'm thinking could be Sarah Lance. I'm not sure. And who's this flying lady? Oh gosh. Oh, this is the Wasp. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I don't know all the characters. Okay, here's the bad guys. Here you go, Taskmaster. I'm not sure who that is, to be honest. And this must be Thanos. Yep, Thanos. Okay, without the gauntlet. Very, very cool miniature. And let's see what's over here. Let's move these out of the way. Okay, so these are the different locations in the game. Let's see. Let's move this out of the way so you guys can see it. So Avengers Tower, obviously. Let's take this out. Let's take a close look at these. Okay, so every location is going to have, if you empty it out of thugs and all that, bad stuff that happens here, then you have an ability if you're at this location at the end of your turn. So there's a location. Here's another one. Look at the art, it's so cool. Okay, Central Park. And obviously over here you have spots to put your civilians and your thugs and all of that. The Shield headquarters. Okay, oh look at that one, that's awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, Times Square. Yep, there it is. Busy, busy. Okay, and okay, the New York Police Headquarters. Okay, I love that it's set in New York because, you know, who doesn't love New York? And there's the mansion, the Avengers Mansion. Very cool. I love all these locations already. And there's the art in the back. They're probably all the same. We can check. Yep, all of them are the same. Very cool. In every game, you're gonna have only a few of all the locations, so every game is going to feel a little different because you're not gonna play every game with all the locations. Every game is gonna have different locations with different abilities, so that's gonna change the way you play the game, the way you strategize. All right, now let's take a look. I'm guessing these are all the villains. Let's see. Okay. Yep. All right. Okay, so here's, see, in the game, it's a co-op game, so the game has to run the villains. So this is the villain dashboard, and these are the 3 villains that come in the game. Probably more will come in expansions, but here's Taskmaster, Ultron, and Red Skull. And obviously, you know, they each have different abilities and different goals that they're going to be trying to accomplish while we're trying to stop them. So, okay, put these. All right, and let's see. Cards. The last thing in the box is cards. Oh, and there's a cube, which I'm not sure what the cube is for, but there is a one and only one tiny little blue cube. Probably round marker or something like that. I'm not sure. So just looking at this, I am guessing these are the villains and these are the hero cards, but let's dig in. Let's check them out. First, let's do the villains. Take this out of the way. Okay, and on this side, the art is the same. We'll stop right there and take a look. There's BAMs. And this is what the villain will do on its turn. You just flip a card and it'll tell you exactly what he's going to do. In this case, he's not going to move. And, you know, I don't want to spoil the game, but here he's going to move 1, and then he's going to put thugs and civilians in these places, in these locations. Okay, so that's kind of how that goes. And oh, here's some stuff that happens when that card. Those Hail Hydra, of course, this is probably his special ability. There's 4 of those, so okay, so that's that one. Okay, and then we've got Threat. These are all the same, so let's take a look at Threat. Come back to you guys. So they look like, oh, they're not the same. Okay, so there we go. Look at that. See, these are the things you have to, actually, I showed you the tokens. You saw the tokens before. When you put 3 tokens here, then you finally get rid of this issue, this problem that's, you know, in the city somewhere. Okay, so that's that. So that's all Thanos. Then here's the next bad guy. Now I kind of understand what's going on here. Okay, so these are these guys' movements and stuff that he's going to do during the turns. Very similar. He moves and then he puts thugs and civilians. There's also that BAM, which, you know, BAM, obviously, that was right on cue. BAM is bad. See, this guy moves a lot faster. He moves 4, 5 even. Wow, he goes the distance. Over here, he's not moving at all. So that's this man. And here's his threat cards. So these you're going to put in the city in specific locations, and you have to get rid of them by, you know, either combat, which, you know, here you have to get the Ultron clone, defeat him, or by putting these tokens. With leadership and some other, there's obviously wild cards. We're gonna take a look at the heroes in a minute. Okay, so, and there's this one. Okay, very cool, nice. I love the art, really, really love the art. There's Taskmaster movement. He moves 1, 2, even 3, 4, 5. Oh, he also goes the distance. Okay, here's zeros. Okay, and is this? Yep, that is from over here. Okay, I don't know why you were in the wrong place, but you were. Okay, there's another one, and then the threat. Okay, and then we have some extra cards. So, okay, so he does something. You can tell he does something different from the other two guys. Okay. Here we go. A trap. Okay, so there's his threat. And then we've got clear threats. Oh yeah, these are, so you have to clear threats, rescue civilians, and defeat thugs. Those are your missions in the game. Now, you only have to complete, I must say, you have to complete at least 2 in any combination, like these 2 or these 2 or these 2 or whichever ones, but 2 in order to start being able to beat down the bad guy, Taskmaster or Thanos or whoever it is. And here is how many you need. You clear 4 threats. Here's the other things I need to do, the thugs and the civilians. Okay, so that's the villains. So now we're going to take a look at the hero cards. We're going to open them up and see what's in there. I love that you can kind of, one of the things that I really liked about the game is how the whole timing of things work. And I'll show you that. Let me see if I can show you. But yeah, I can show you that. So what happens is at the beginning of the game, whoever the villain is, he doesn't act as quickly. We kind of have time to build up and get better, get more powerful, I guess you could say, as a hero. And then he starts, once we've done a few of the objectives, then he starts moving more quickly and more like bad stuff happens. But I love how you kind of keep track of what's happened in the game. So for example, if it's Cap's turn and he plays this card, and then let's say you're playing with Black Widow and Black Widow plays this card, Black Widow actually gets to do this icon as well as her ability and her punch. She also kind of piggies back, and let's say you're playing a 2-player game and then Cap plays that, he gets to do that action plus Black Widow's action. So always 1 card back. And then probably it'll be the bad guy's turn. So you wouldn't get, well, actually, even if you get a bad guy's turn, let's see, let's find one. Yeah, sure, this one. And then let's say Black Widow goes again. Black Widow still gets to do these 2 icons. So you kind of have to keep track of the order of how things are happening. But I love that you're not only playing to benefit yourself, but you're also playing to benefit your teammates and to make sure that they can act and they can do whatever is needed, moving and going and attacking a thug or whatever is needed. But let's go ahead and take a look at the deck and kind of check out the art. The cool thing about the game is you can play it in different difficulties, and you take out cards. You take out, actually, I think the wilds are the ones that you take out. And you put in some other cards, making it more thematic and more like, well, it really goes well with the character you're playing as. All right, so let me put them this way so we know where they end. So here's, okay, okay. Oh, I guess this one's, all right. Let's see, so there is the Wasp, and you see pretty much the same icons, and the art seems very similar. There's maybe 2 or 3 poses. There's a special ability that she gets. Okay. Emergency projection. There we go. Okay. So there's that one. Let's see who else we have. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Captain Marvel. Oh, that's what she was. Oops. What is Captain Marvel? Is not part of this. We'll get to you in a minute, Captain Marvel. This is Ant-Man. Okay. So, nice art. I'm loving the comic book kind of art. It's such a refresher from, you know, what we usually see. Quantum Leap, of course. Makes total sense. All right, so here's Captain Marvel. Okay, what's your favorite Marvel character? Leave me a comment below. I'd love to know. I'm not sure which one is mine, to be honest. I love Hawkeye, though, so I know I really enjoy him, and I'm looking forward to the new movie. Okay, there's Photon Blast, of course. Yeah, she's really powerful, so you know it's gonna depend what hero you're playing. You know what they're capable of doing. So obviously, the Hulk is probably gonna be very aggressive, a lot of punches. Oh, I love the green. That's perfect. Yeah, there's 2 punches. Only 1 of these stars. There's the wilds. Okay, Smash. And more smash. More smash. Of course. Of course he would smash. Okay. Let's see. There's Iron Man. Another favorite. Okay. I love the art on this one. Look at that. He's flying. Oh, look at that. Very cool. Yes, I love it. I wonder if this blue thing has anything to do with anything. I haven't really paid attention. Okay. Resources. Okay. And power recharge. Very cool. Oh yeah, it's like their symbol, because I see that she's got a different one. Black Widow. Okay, so there's Black Widow. Okay, punch. She's more versatile, I can tell. There's different icons on the bottom. Okay, there's interrogate. Yep, that makes sense. Another interrogate and another interrogate. Okay, so she basically interrogates. Very cool. And look at her. She looks fierce. Very, very cool. Well, guys, that is what comes in Marvel United. Here's our empty box. We emptied it all out. These are our miniatures. I am very, 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 very looking forward to get this on the table, give it a try, and for sure we're going to make a video of a full run through, so stay tuned for that. Also, make sure that you subscribe so you know when we do that, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and on Twitter so you can catch up really cool pictures of your favorite board games. But until then, may you play more games.